Welcome to Saw Logs Plastic Hubs. This is Slop in the Shop. This is my video blog of what I do during the week or whenever I put these together, all kind of little odd-and-end clips that I just build into a video for you. Sort of like pig slop. It's just a mixture of whatever we throw in the bucket. Pull your chair up, enjoy the video. This, by the way, it's a beautiful spring day today, and you might hear my air compressor because I got the door open. We got a little viewer mail. I guess if you're familiar with YouTube, you're familiar with Everett's Workshop, Everett out of Canada, and Everett's been giving away drills. He must have a bunch. I didn't have the heart to tell him I got more drills and Carter got liver pills, but he said these are cobalt, so let's see what Mr. Everett delivered on us on these drills. Pretty good looking little selection of drills. Actually, he said they was imports, but they look pretty good. So I'm going to kind of look through them here and put them in with the collection of drills. What's going to happen with them? Put them in my drill box. Everett, I really appreciate it. And I always use drills, I guess. They're like a consumable. That one there probably needs a little sharpening. Of course, another needs some. I don't want to put them up. So I think the rest of them be put up. Thank you there, Everett. I appreciate it. This is about a wooden rocker I picked up at an auction here. I bought this one, and I bought this at two separate auctions for our front porch, and they're painted so they'll hold up good. Can't hardly beat these old wooden rockers. This is a clip for Slop in the Shop, and this is a clip for my buddy's active Adam. I got to retire one of your favorite shirts, and the reason I'm making this clip is to kind of be honest. In my shop, and what I do, and I'm fixing to go out there here in just a minute this morning, is for wiping rags. I recycle a lot of stuff. I don't know what a lot of you other people do at home, but this is one of the shirts you've seen me wear. Probably still see it in opening now and then. And it's not that it's dirty, but it's got holes in it. I just not much for holes in my t-shirts, I'm telling you. So we're going to retire it to the rag pile. I've got 2 or 3 more here that's will lay in the chair. Excuse me, moving the camera around. You've seen me wire, and there's another one over there. We will cut these up and use these for wiping rags. Then finish dirtying them up, and then we dispose of them. So we try to get our money's worth out of it. So that's today's clip, and the main reason I wanted to do it is I know Lance and Patrick really have commented in several videos about the Myrtle Beach shirt. So we're going to finish getting it finished up to its proper finish, and then we'll do it. I'll probably not even take these out. I'll probably cut these up and bag them here in the house. So with no further ado, we'll move on to next. You know, I always talk about living in a rural area, and I've showed plenty of pictures of the front of our home and stuff, and I'm just going to do something I'm extremely proud of. Chris has been doing the spring gardening. I got to work on those wind chimes. We picked them up, but she's put some plants around here. We've got some pots sitting here in the front yard, decorated. Our fountains are running. So there's some house washing I got to do, and I'm going to show you something here in a minute. This is a before picture. My friend Harold Waters in Texas is talking about his HOA. We don't have one of them things. Thank God. I hate them suckers. I actually told Harold his comment, the video, they're like communism. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a rural guy. I was raised in the country, farmer. I just don't like somebody telling me what to do. And I don't like, especially some snotty-nosed millennial running HOA, well, even a slotty-nosed baby boomer thinking that his poop don't stink, but his gas sure will give him away. So I got to clean this up. Well, we have to do pressure washing little bits at a time. We had our well system here is bored, and our water system's not the greatest in the world, and so I have to do bits at a time. And one probably next week now, Monday or so, I'm gonna get a ladder. I already got the house wash. I'm gonna spray this down and wash this side. Kind of what I do is wash the house in sections. But I did want to show you, Harold, I have to clean my house too. Good morning. We're doing some multiple stuff here. One is we have a little laundry outside today because it's a pretty day. The other thing is I'm wanting to show you as I walk around beside the house is the other day I showed my nasty house on a clip. So now we got a clean side. I pressure wash. Our water's sort of limited here, so I have to do bits and pieces of pressure washing. It would be ideal just pressure wash the whole house, but can't quite do it. And we're in a GoPro today, and I've got this sock thing. It just wants to get up in the camera and give you a little fuzzy. So it's beautiful. It's a beautiful May day. Burned a little bit of stuff in the fire pit this morning. Cut out some old bushes and stuff, trimming up around the house. So we'll go in the building. I'm gonna show you something. Sitting on my workbench, I posted this on Facebook. This Friday night I went to the little auction house, and this little wooden work tool chest come up, and I'm always liking to keep wooden ones here in the shop for different reasons, and to keep my mics and stuff in. So this one will probably reside right in front of the air conditioner right now is what the thought process, or maybe over, I've got to do some rearranging and cleaning on my workbench. It's probably be on the workbench. It'd be on the space I can really put it. But it just, at $45, it's a homemade wood chest, and it looked better in the pictures. And when it come home, it looked like it's been made out of a birch-like plywood, and it's got the world's worst stain job on it. But you can tell it's been cabinet made. You can look at it and see it's been made by a cabinet maker, and it looks really good as far as its quality of hand builtness. But you know, somebody kind of done some, I don't like the finish on it, but I've been suggested on Facebook to refinish it, and I done scoffed off one or two people because I really just want to use it here in the shop. It's going to get beat up anyway. I mean, maybe one of these days I might take a spell, but hey, for what I paid for it, can't beat it to stick. Brings us to what's in the truck bill. And this is another, went to, I'm not going to call this an estate auction because it literally wasn't. The beds, I didn't buy them for the beds. I bought the 3 beds for $6. And the reason I bought them is for the bed rails for the steel. At basically 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 2 there. That's 2, and there's 2. That's 6 rails. That's $1 a piece, right? For the angle, and right there, that's like a barbell weight, which is nothing but a piece of cold rolled steel wrapped in foam rubber. It'll eventually go to the shop too. This piece of steel, let's go with steel pile. What's going to happen to these beds is basically I'm going to cut them apart. saved a decent wood in them for projects, you know, where you need a board or something. And the rest of it will just get burned up or hauled off. Hey, I had to do some waste, but for $6, I can't complain. So I got to get to that this morning. All right, there's the bed rails herself that's left. I'm gonna put them up in the rack, and I'll show you what else I'm doing today. I started this morning out. I had some old rose bushes and tree limbs I put in this little fire pit we burned stuff in, and then I decided I got a fire started. Let's get rid of some stuff. So all the bed arms is in there. There's some pieces of oak there that was laid up against my building that was rotten, and there's some old steps. But in the middle of this is a piece of steel. I've got a piece of steel I got from Michael, and he gave it to me. He couldn't machine it. It's off a treadmill, and it's hard. And I thought about cutting it in sections and taking it down and let Tom and us try to anneal it in his furnace. But I'm gonna have a big wood fire today. So down in the middle of that fire is that piece of treadmill shafting. And what my hope is it's gonna get red hot sitting up in that fire, and then slowly cool in the ashes and anneal it. So we're gonna see how that works. I'll report back later on that. Remember earlier I showed the fire. Well, the fire's pretty well burned down. There's still some embers in it, and you can still start seeing a piece of the shaft that's sticking out in there. So we're gonna let that set till tomorrow morning. Sometime tomorrow we're going to get it out. We'll check it, see if we softened it up any. And here is the shaft that we had it, and believe it or not, it's still a little bit warm. It's almost too warm to touch still. I have to drop it. So we're going to take this into the shop here in a minute, see how it goes. It's not completely cooled yet. Might have to let it wait a day. Okay, first thing we're going to do here is a simple file test. And the file actually cuts it in 3 places. Alright, now we've got this sucker in the lathe now, and we're going to see here together a brand new fresh insert in, because the other one been in here, been wore out. We're going to see what happens when we try to face this sucker. Well, it might help, folks, if I put the direction of feed the right way. So let's just see what happens. It's machining it out pretty darn good, you ask me. So, let's touch the OD and make us a OD pass. So, right there it is. This is something I've never done myself. I've seen it on YouTube. I've actually seen John Doubleboost over in England do this quite often with steel he gets and throw it in a wood heater. So this is to prove to you that we can use this steel and it can be useful for something. Again, this is a piece of treadmill shafting, and Michael Hale had it, and he couldn't machine it and give it to me, and I just thought I had better carbide. I must admit, a little bit conceited. We'll take another cut here in the end. And the insert I have in there right now is an old grade Kennemetal. It's a KC910. It's a 431 insert. I've come across 3 or 4 of them on eBay for a good price. So guys, you can do this. Hey, there's the box sitting on the meal table. We're in the shop. I got some new shirts, by the way. If you see this one's one, picked them up at the auction the other week. We're gonna keep America great. Hey, $6 a piece for shop shirts. We can support Donald Trump. See, Trump's already saving this money. $6 a piece for shop shirts. They make good shop shirts, folks. So while I'm opening the box there, I already know what's in it. My friends at Traverse Tools always hooking you up with sales, and I needed some more squares. These are imports. They had them on sale, obviously. A 3-piece set here. So 40, 90-degree machinist squares. They're imports, obviously, but that's a 6 3/4. These was Traverse House brand, which means they're an import, and they was on sale for the pricely sum of $45 plus shipping. My only beef with Traverse, I get the stuff fairly quick, but I have to pay UPS shipping. On small items like this, you're paying $15 to $18 UPS shipping for them. For the plus side, I ordered these Friday afternoon, and they shipped them from Spartanburg, so I got them the next business day. I've got a couple of squares. These are not what I thought they was going to look like, but they'd be just fine. So then this needs a little cleaning and put in my toolbox. Probably some of this stuff's going to end up going in the new box. I'm going to have to rearrange my box. Not quite. So there he is. My new squares that I got from, or my new machine squares I got from Traverse Tools. So that was the box. Sitting here, I'm handheld and on my mill table. As I went to Lowe's today, I picked up a cutoff wheel because I got another cutoff. I got a project I'm going to use it for, and I've got a piece of pipe that's for the umbrella stands that I'm going to be using. So I also, in this Slop in the Shop, you're going to see about this annealing project. Those are 2 used brake rotors, and the plan for the brake rotors is simple. These are going to go on, actually one of them is going to be used on my deck for an umbrella stand I'm going to build. And those, I don't know what they are, they're larger rotors. I picked them up today at the garage when I was having the truck inspected. I hope you enjoyed Slop in the Shop today. Just want to remind you that this is a copyrighted production of James Dedman, Sawlogs Plastic Hubs, for your enjoyment here on YouTube. Please tell your friends about Slop in the Shop or any other of my videos on the channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already did so. And I really appreciate you taking your time to pull a virtual chair up and watching my video. So with no further ado, we will see you in the next video. Thanks a lot for watching my video, especially Slop in the Shop.